Today I wanted to share with you my favorite year-round fragrances. I normally am fairly flexible with when I wear my fragrances, but there are definitely fragrances that are seasonally appropriate, that are too much for the heat or not enough for the cold winter. And if I were the type of person that only had one or two fragrances, I think I would be a little more particular about finding a fragrance that can work in any weather. I live in Maine, and in Maine we have all four seasons, so it's really important for me to be able to have perfumes that work in all of those seasons. So the coldest winter, the hottest summer. And these 6 fragrances that I have work really well in all temperatures. This first one should come as no surprise. Elie Saab's Girl of Now, my absolute favorite fragrance at the moment. It is really great in cold weather. I think it smells very warm and comforting and very soft and cozy, and surprisingly very nice in the summertime as well. It does get very, very sweet in the summer. I mean, it's a very, very sweet perfume as it is, but it gets really overwhelmingly sweet in the summer. So if that's not your thing, this is not for you, but I really like it, and I didn't find this to be unbearably sweet. It's just very, very sweet. But I mean, that's the kind of stuff that I like. So for me, this was great. I think that this is floral enough for the springtime, but like cozy enough for fall and winter. It really makes a great year-round fragrance. This is Classique Eau de Toilette from Jean Paul Gaultier, and this I call my rainy day fragrance because that's when I prefer to wear this, but really this works in any weather. It is the perfect like chalky powdery iris for the fall and winter, but the powderiness really kind of fades away in warmer weather, and it becomes this really nice sort of grapey orange blossom scent that I really enjoy. So for a year round that sort of changes with the seasons, this would be one of my suggestions. I just think that different parts of the character come out in different temperatures. Dior's Poison Girl Eau de Toilette is along the same lines as Elie Saab Girl of Now. It's very almondy and powdery and a little bit fruity, but I think that this is a little bit lighter than Girl of Now in terms of projection and just the sort of like heaviness that you feel when you're wearing it. It's a little bit where Elie Saab, to me, I feel like really shines in colder months. I think Poison Girl Eau de Toilette shines more in warmer months, and it's still delicious and cozy in fall and winter, but I think in the spring and summer the fruity notes come out in this, and it just gets really good. I mean, it's good all year round, but I think two sides of the same coin, Elie Saab and Poison Girl. Speaking of fruity notes, this is La Nuit Trésor à la Folie from Lancôme. It is sort of new to my collection, and this reminds me of La Nuit Trésor, the original flanker, and a little bit of Poison Girl. There's like that sort of fruity, light tonka edge to it, energy. This is a little bit heavier. There's a lot of patchouli. It's a little more resinous. So I think that, like, I've been wearing this on dates for like date nights in the summertime, but I think come fall and winter, those colder months, I'm going to be reaching for this a little more often for the daytime. I think vanilla is one of the most versatile notes, and vanilla is one of the most noticeable notes for me in this perfume, Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. There's also a lot of lavender and some tonka bean, both of which I think are great year-round notes. This one really stays the same throughout the year, so in cold weather it smells pretty much the same as in warm weather, But that is one of the things that makes this great for year-round, is that you always know you're going to be smelling good. This last one is the newest bottle that I've added to my collection. It is Guerlain's Terracotta Les Parfums, and this is very tropical smelling, but I don't think that this is actually best in the summer. And I haven't tried it on a cold day. I just have a gut feeling about this one. This one is very coconut and tiare flower, which if you ever smelled Monoi oil, that is exactly what this smells like. But there is something really warm and ambery about this fragrance that I think will make it spectacular in the fall. I really think this is gonna smell amazing. I am one of those people who tends to limit their coconut consumption in terms of fragrances to the summer. I'm just very typical like that. So I don't know how in the mood I'm going to be for coconut in the fall and winter, but this, I really think it's gonna work. It smells so good. It just smells like, it doesn't just smell like suntan lotion. It smells very warm. I can't describe it other than that. If you like coconut scents, I highly recommend this. I'm actually not a big fan of coconut in general. I sort of have like one or two that I kind of have to be in the mood for. But this, oh my God, it's so good. There's just so much more to it. It isn't really boring and it doesn't really rely on the coconut. So anyway, I highly recommend this. I'm very excited to try this out in the fall and winter to see if I'm right about my hunch. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite year-round fragrances are. I hope you enjoyed the 6 I had to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching.